All right, let's hop into the magic that is Vancouver Surge right now. Figure out what they're doing. As a Surge fan, it was a fun weekend. It was. It's been a good what, week or two?
Kick off proceedings here in our semi-final.
It's fun when your team wins.
On board Jamie Craven inside there. His submachine gun doesn't find a tremendous amount of success. Trades once again, and look at that, right back at it.
Before they're just right back in time contested.
Crazy how Hook isn't back in the league, especially how impactful Neptune has been. I mean, he could have been given an offer. What if he didn't want to join a team? What if he's just waiting? What if he said no?
You saw that 4-man hit on the outside.
Well, I don't know. I just, when people say I can't believe he's back in the league yet, like, what if he literally said no to joining a team? Like, what do you mean? He could have. He could have.
Winning fights all over the place.
It's just an ignorant thing to say.
Man left alive 04. Close spawns there still for Surge.
He probably feels like he wants to join a winning team. If there's not a chance to do so, he's just not going to do it.
And they're winning the extra ones. Nasty's going to give you 2, but gets cut down, and Kleenex makes the nice aggressive play and make sure to catch these players before they can get too aggressive. And that's going to force Surge to try to work through carpets.
All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in.
It's an ideal because obviously Kleenex is still got the setup trying to chop you down. Neptune though, great.
Really good first 2 hills by Ultra.
But Insight continues to be the iron line in the back, and all things considered, Toronto. I mean, this is back-to-back kills where things have been pretty sweet for them. I mean, already a 60-plus point lead, and they might have the less.
What would you be waiting for? I mean, the fact is, though, you can't just go to teams and join a bad team to join a bad team.
All right, lads.
Doesn't always work out.
Good job. You've doubled your score. And now things get real dangerous. Good setup for the time being. Insight woke up after having clearly.
Is this the best Surge has been the CDL area? No. I mean, they've won a couple of majors before with like Pred accuracy, Mac, Sib.
Well, now Kleenex, what does he want to do? He's going to walk into 2 different grenades or just get traded by Neptune. Maybe it's Neptune's turn to strike. Now the players jumping over and cover inside, and Neptune everywhere on the map. And, well, they came into the hill with 1 second. They've managed to turn all these kills and get maybe 10 in P3. Even when you're getting the kills, a lot of teams find it very difficult to actually get any.
All right, you're going to try to get Kleenex push up. This might block the spawn. It does. All right, so this is like sort of the key, right? That's been happening on this map. So as soon as they get a kill, 4 pushes up. And I'm not saying this is right, because I don't think it is. I think if you have this many players on this side of the map, Abuza, in my opinion, should spawn here. But for whatever reason, the game is pretty much prioritizing this side of the map on this hill. I don't know if that changed, but I've noticed it this weekend and the last couple of weekends. And it affected multiple matches. Even if you were to draw down, like, you know, some people think it's the 50-yard line thing. If you're outnumbered on this side of the map, then you spawn out. But they're not even outnumbered. There's 3 players. Like, I don't really know how this works, but it does. So
starts to heat up the pressure just a little bit. Ultra.
That's why they're pushing up there. Surge just hold though. This is good time by Ultra. They find all the kills, so they hold with 3. Spawn out. This is about as good as it gets spacing wise. I mean, just when all those kills come in. You're off spawn at old. Like, look at where you spawn, and you have so much space.
They are desperate for in this
when I'm casting, how much do I minimap watch in relation to gameplay? Probably 80% minimap.
Yeah, this is opportunity for
as color commentator.
Unfortunate for 04 does get turned around there. Kleenex now pushing the front line forward. 2 players there on the inside of the point.
Because a lot of what I do is fill in the gaps, right? A lot of people are just focused on, oh, Nasty just team killed Abuza, right? Like, I'm just sort of, that's what Maven's watching. What I do is I'll pick up, hey, while that happened, this also happened, and then I send it back to, like, Clint.
Damage 3 down. Technically a teammate involved as well there, but that is going to be good time held now for Surge.
And Nasty's over there. I mean, they're hunting down Insight, or at least trying to find him. So Insight is just drawing away 2 players' attention. In the meantime, Abuza picks up 2 kills.
I'm looking into the future, and also what did you miss? You're only seeing 1 POV.
Bullied out, and that is the nature of Vault. You can get outplayed on the first 3 hills, but if you make number 4 a money hill, you can keep the game even. Wonderfully orchestrated there by Seattle Surge in final 10 seconds. It looks like they're going to get these 2 absolutely perfect on P4.
Cha-ching! It has just hit the account, and Vancouver Surge are now flush with time and confidence on the approach towards P1. First set, forget about it, folks. Ultra, you can do all you want.
But even with that, like, I may miss things on the minimap. That's why I like doing these.
The damage there. Dealing the damage right now is Neptune, 11 and 9, 4 spree in the time. Can he find any more with this life? And right now, it's Joe moving great, but Nasty and Co. finding those kills. That's 5, can't get the 6th, and that looks like another P1 hold for Ultra.
Well, I mean, hold is definitely a strong word, right? Because everybody's so quick to filter back in. Might have 8 Jackals on the map for this very moment, and Neptune gonna get caught, but the trades are there. Surge, overwhelming force, but gotta actually make it towards the time. And it looks like Ultra, I mean, almost always have one player left alive to be a little bit chippy, but that's the 4-man wipe. A little bit of time collected. Abuza wants to collect these final 15.
Got a big lead change right now, going in P2 again. Pretty solid at the moment. Ultra got themselves players all over the place.
Gonna flip here. Oh, they get so close. They get so close here. This is so close. So Joe gets the first kill right on a Nasty. And it's always tough. You never want to turtle. Like 12 seconds left. So as soon as Joe gets the first kill, Ultra want to trade this out. They want to get these guys dead. Similar to what we saw at P4 from Surge. You want like Ultra spawning all the way back here as soon as this P2 pops, right? Gives you room to work with. You can kind of layer the hill. So they may play a little bit slower if Joe doesn't get this kill. But as soon as Joe gets this kill, they fly. They're trying to trade this out in a 4-on-3, then they don't.
Now going in P2 again, pretty solid.
Right, comes down to a 2 versus 2. 04 gets a double.
Over the place, but they've just dropped, so plenty of.
And then, yeah, I mean, I think because Abuza's off spawn, maybe that blocks. And then, yeah, you still get this spawn here for Ultra. So the timing is really close. That could have been like much worse depending on how this goes.
And this is where he
Does Neptune read this?
He's let 2 go right, he's let 1 go left. And this is huge. Big damage in everyone.
Yeah, that's a tough read.
Kleenex, but the trades are done.
I hate this spawn. This spawn should not exist. I said it on broadcast the other day. There should be like a spawn up here, a spawn back here. I don't know why this spawn exists. It literally ticks me off.
Damage in everyone.
Like, if you're 4 and 2 here, this should be blocking this side of the map, and it doesn't.
There's the Kleenex, but the trades are done, and that should be.
How do you have a guy spawn here and a guy spawn here? I don't know. I'm not a fan. Okay.
Good for Surge.
Oh, these spawns are wild, though. 2 players on Surge spawn up right next to the hill, but they don't actually.
Spawn should not exist.
Gunfights aren't easy, but maybe they are for 04. They handle the mixy spawns and able to get the time since the P4 Surge. I mean, they've been in the driver's seat, taking full advantage. Kleenex and Insight, though, trying to strip it away in P2. I mean, a hill that is impossible to predict. Players every.
I guess nobody's blocking, but empty, I guess. Yes, I know that like when the hill is white, it supposedly changes spawns. That just shouldn't be a thing. I know that is like what people say. It still shouldn't, in my opinion, affect spawns at all. It makes no sense.
Kleenex and Insight, though, trying to strip it away in P2. I mean, a hill that is impossible to predict. Players everywhere around the time.
The only thing that should affect spawns is player position and objective location, not if the objective is contested, not contested. I don't know. I don't know where this changed in COD. Well, I do know it's probably MW19 and squad spawns in the last couple of years, but holy moly, I hate it.
Pierces through the setup. 30 seconds of a very mixy battle, and now 20 seconds maybe for Scrap that should be a bit more comfortable for Ultra.
Well, wonderful turnaround and perfect timing. Beans is in a lot of hot water here.
And this is, I mean, maybe we're just going to have the long-term battle as well, right? There was maybe 15, 20 seconds total collected on P3 the last go-around, and it was an entirety of a battle for P4.
Wow, you get 3 dead, and you're getting a ton of time here.
All the gunfights, and they're the guys in time. Toronto might be able to get them out, but still on the long-term war, they're in a tough spot. And they're in a situation where Ultra, I mean, they just need to be able to collect any bit of this time because nothing else on the minimap has been going their way.
So slow pushes now through mid from the Ultra boys. You get the
this is a ton of time they're giving up, and they don't have spawns.
And right now, you can barely get the kill. Trades are
this
there.
Is worst case scenario.
An absolute
normally, it's the other side, right? Like normally, what happens is these people on the left play so safe that whoever's spawning this side, you get hill time. I mean, this is best case scenario. What was the start of this hill? They get up to 142. I mean, it's not a ton of time. It's 22 seconds. But considering you also have spawns, it's a pretty big win. But I guess we should see still how this plays out.
An absolute stalwart of defense right now, and you've held spawns
so
as
much
well.
space.
So
yeah, Nasty so far pushed up.
Had Ultra have only been exacerbated in this hill. Vancouver
still playing
Surge
safe. 10 seconds.
Vancouver Surge with a listen in.
Okay, we gotta listen in. All right, 5 spawns out.
Dead. One marble. I didn't see him. Marble, I see twice. And one more, guys. Yeah, one bot.
They lost it. It's what we just analyzed the last P3. I guess you're a little bit farther up.
In this hill, Vancouver Surge
So 8 and 7. 8 spawns there.
gonna tear. Vancouver Surge with a listen in.
And this is what I mean. If this is open, for whatever reason, the game's just like, no matter what, you're spawning there. This, you do have a good amount of players forward, and 6 is pretty far forward.
I spawned out.
I mean, you can hear it. I spawned out.
Marble, I see twice. And one more, guys. Yeah, one bot. Try to run back if you can. Turn on me. I'm gonna watch you top, Burn. I can go books and watch it. Yeah, go. Give me.
I have a streak. I can streak.
Wait,
Hold him marble.
One in my top. We need to get closer, guys. Top behind you. Nice.
Top P4.
Top P4. Okay. I'm top P4. And one top P4. One shot. One HP top out. One HP top out.
It's a tough hill. It's a tough hill to streak. So there's just 2 buildings.
On the left, bro.
Top out. I can put it for you. Go, John. One more HP. Yeah, one CT, one for... Statue's one shot, yeah.
Really unpredictable?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of scenarios, they are pretty predictable. And even that one is predictable. It's just...
Marble dead.
Nice, that's good.
I don't know if it's correct.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna try to block P2 after that, okay?
Left one shot, Joe. Two.
Yeah, I'm looking.
They're gonna have marble. They're already marble with Mark.
Yeah, fine.
Yo, one marble.
I books.
Make sure I'm
Two line. Line, that one more line.
That's a shoot, let's go. We're not blocking him.
Line, I think twice. He's dead on.
I'm pretty sure one's spawned gold on me. Yeah, they spawned gold.
Yeah,
That's a good call. You're hearing the comms. So what I just said, like you just talked about it, it's not predictable.
line, I think twice. He's dead on.
I'm pretty sure one's spawned gold.
Yeah, you see Nasty, he's like, we're not blocking. They could spawn gold. I think they call this building gold. So like they are predictable. In 04, I think he just knows because 04 spawns out. But like there is some.
Yeah, they spawned gold.
Yeah, this one next to you, bro.
Marble,
one HP, bro.
You ran away.
The players do pick up on it.
I've got twice. He still got. He's top book now.
What, a one guy spawn P2? Because that spawn exists. That's what I say. I don't know why that spawn exists. Like I said, there should be a gold spawn and a back. It's just, there's a third spawn here. It's the same thing that happens at P2. I don't know why that spawn is back hut. It should not exist, but it does. So this is what happens. Now, I mean, technically, right, they have hill and 3 is on this side of the map. So, like, the game should prioritize, like, when does 1 spawn? Does 1 spawn first or second?
Line, that one more line.
That's a shoot, let's go. We're not blocking him.
Yeah, so 1 is first. So now you have to take into account you're on the objective, insights on that part of the map. So now the game is reading the safest spawn for them is here. It's just that this exists. If this doesn't exist, what ends up happening is 1 spawning here would probably block this, and all of Surge would spawn over on this side of the map. But that doesn't happen because that is a spawn.
Line, I think twice. He's dead on.
I'm pretty sure one's spawned gold on me. Yeah, they spawned gold.
Yeah, this one next to you, bro.
Marble,
I'm one HP, bro.
You ran away. I'm one hit.
I'm getting
I don't get why that guy spawns there, because what ends up happening is that the rest of the team spawn with the guy that spawns gold. So then it flips the map, because now it's reading there's 3 people on this side. And number 3 is moving away from this spawn point. So this is safer.
Yeah, they spawned gold.
Yeah, this one next to you, bro.
Marble,
I'm one HP, bro.
You ran away. I'm one hit.
I'm getting twice. He's still got. He's top book now. That's fine, he's deep. We can switch.
Our side closed, Joe.
That's one back before again. Nice. Green was top broken.
Nice. Yo,
Nice.
now.
Correct, Val, yes. 3 was technically blocking.
You ran away.
And a lot of the times, the reason why some of these weird spawns happen is just literally like death order. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna touch that.
when do you die versus when it's crazy when you really look at it. Like sometimes if your teammates to die first, it may play out better for you. But there's that back P2 spawn again.
I'll be truth. Yeah, go.
Charles, an absolutely delightful hardpoint so far. Both teams taking trades on the money kill, and now our P2 with Surge in control.
Yeah, and Neptune has found his heat up moment.
This is what you want, right? I mean, this is like, we've seen this a lot from FaZe. They've started to get really good at it. You have one player block, and then you have just two players kind of control cat in like outer palms. It's so hard to get pressure on the hill.
Him and 04 flying at the opposition.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you want to get caught sprinting here, but
6 spree to set yourself up.
All you're trying to do if you're 04 is like stagger.
I mean, he's just around in the mix. He's sort of the front line.
I actually love
set
this
yourself
pinch.
up on P2 and 04 already. I mean, he's just around in the mix. He's sort of the front line for the team, and Ultra so slow to even attempt to go towards this new
And this is actually good. So even if his like, obviously you don't want your team to die, but because there's 30 seconds left, even if he were to say like spawn his teammates out on this side of the map with this pinch, it's not the worst case scenario because they would have P3 and P4 art spawns, right?
Will be even slower. Everything is about timing in this moment, and it looks like he's timed it
this
well.
is best case scenario. Okay, back P2 spawn again. Atrocious. However, this is best case scenario. Now with 25 seconds left due to this pinch, you spawn all of Toronto here. So now Toronto had to decide 25 seconds. Do we go or do we try to get to art in like a foot race? So 04 is just going to back all the way up.
4 in the feed and another 3
Probably hold cat, yeah.
He has heated up on this P2.
It's a perfect turn as well. You've spawned everyone from Ultra in the back, 3 dead.
I think they went a little too deep there.
This time round though, over towards the left-hand side of the minimap with a slight split. So
yeah, I think they went too far. I think someone has to stay cat there.
It looks like they have. They've dealt with one player on the back line. Towards the front now as well though. As
04 goes all the way through though.
Just flood across the map.
Wow, they made that work. They kind of threw that and then they made that work. That's such a heads-up play. Like 04 just dips underground, nasty repinches.
Towards the front now as well though, as Ultra have managed to just flood across.
And Joe
the
and
map.
Kleenex just kind of get caught out in the middle.
Surge have dealt with it every step of the way.
Yeah, and they got the long-term game. 04 just making the heads-up plays right now. I mean, the life that this man has just had, he has at least put you in this position. You still have to execute though. Ultra actually milking up a little bit of P3 time. Got to be a little bit careful if you're Surge.
Yeah, careful. Very careful indeed. It can get turn to a massive runaway moment. 2 dead. Good stuff. Over to Neptune, fighting his way forward. Surely find a couple of these classic Neptune kills, baby. Into the feed you go as Surge have managed to get into there. They've managed to find the break, and they're desperately trying to keep the members of Ultra out of the time. Good shots again from 04. Off a spawn, back into the feed you go as find the break, and they're desperately.
Why does 6 spawn here, but not this guy? I mean, this is just a free pinch for Neptune, right?
Trying to keep the members of Ultra out of the time. Good shots again from 04. Off a spawn.
Stop asking questions. Dude, it just annoys me because now they just, like, it's literally a free rotation.
That's a free 2-piece, and now as long as you
it's free now. I'm telling you, I don't know what it was this weekend. This is all I noticed. It tilted me.
P4, and you should have this game.
Yeah, now you're trying to get the break through the back again with a Hellstorm. Not an easy thing to do at all.
If Abuza didn't spawn there 1 second earlier, it is what it is. But Abuza spawned there 1 second earlier. Alright, I'll just still get in.
Manages to sink it, so we're inside at the very least.
Ultra's got the fight. They made it to the time, and Beans has won some huge gunfights to get here. But at 22 and 33,
White Hill Cheese. That just shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be. I mean, nobody even knows if that's correct. I know that's a theory. Maybe people do know it's correct. And that changes spawns, but it blows my mind.
And they get inside. That could be game. And the heat of the Neptune has had to deliver you this moment as well has been obscene. Him and 04 maybe looking.
Hold on, I just missed this break. Okay, sorry, because we were just ranting. So you get a setup with like 40 seconds left.
He's gonna need to win.
Oh, so he gets picked from that side. He gets picked from Abuza, and you just have nobody pushed out. He's gonna spawn out.
There we go. 2 members over the left-hand side for Surge. 2 down towards time, and the pinch is dealt with. At least 1 man in.
Right, Joe dies in the back.
You've still got members of Surge coming through the back line right now, and they come to the time. 04 and Nasty get their kills, and they get inside. That could be game. And the heat of the Neptune has had to deliver you this moment as well has been obscene. Him and 04 maybe looking like the better SMG duo here. Victory lap maybe on the P4. Ultra might just be able to force it to this new time. We'll see exactly what kind of fight Ultra can bring. They actually do have the rotation technically won,
but by God, is P1 a blender? Maybe we'll test the teamwork, see if they can pull this off.
Oh, we're on the dance. Turns are in. 04, can he find a kill? He's staying alive. Beans with the coverage upstairs. Abusa now gets to the time. He can't get any kills though. On a big flank, and Ultra should be able to read this off spawn. They have, but they haven't got the kills. Over the net, slides it. Can't get the win. On the time again, and here comes the last hit from Surge. Someone's got to contest. Someone's got to get in, and nobody can.
Oh, it's a protocol, huh? These are two really good protocol teams.
Level up the game.
Surge is the one team that like seems to have figured out like, playing
so
B
far.
on attack, at least when we casted them.
Right. Can they find another?
I don't know how many times they do
here?
this match.
Two-man hit over towards Top Gun. And that Sam site is overwhelmed, and already Nep finds himself a big one. 04 right back into it.
I think they're lucky to go 2 for 2
Joe.
there. So is this just all just off the stun, huh? He stuns this and they just don't think this is a thing?
Find another dub here.
Is the stun miss? The stun goes down the stairs, so he's just not. If he stuns P1, they're good.
Two-man hit over towards Top Gun. And that Sam site is
So it's all off the stun.
already Nep-
The stun just misses.
already Nep finds himself a big one. 04
I think they're lucky to go
right
2 for
back
2
into
there.
it, and the trades are done. Joe gets both, and you wanted a submachine gun battle. You got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is the perfect strat from Surge, but Joe deceives, bails you out just with skill alone. So the reaction time is there, and now how do you read the mini-map? You're going against 2 AR players on Vancouver Surge that could at this point be anywhere, but if you know they're AR players, keep them down low, keep them close, and Joe deceives will get the bomb plan off.
Yeah, nice job from Joe. The route he took to A there gained a lot of info without showing himself to those players on top mid, whether he knew or not. Heads up play indeed. Who's going to win their ones here? Nasty coming from Big Joe on the outside. Abuza will be hitting Spiral in a moment, and Joe spotted. And that's enough now to try to get the heckles up. They know something's happening. The play is on. Trophy's still going. 30 on the clock.
Oh, Abuza's made it to his friend. This is going to be the hit now that they're grouped up together. Nasty
Time in the slide.
in. Easy pick. Where's the trade coming through? A little bit slow. Now you're overwhelmed. Final
Big win.
gunfight for the dub, and it's Abuza.
That happens a lot. That's that low slide when the players jump into top PC.
Across.
Of course, this is the attacking round for King Neptune and the Surge. They're spreading the map, playing for picks. See what Ultra's going to bring to the table. That's a lot of pressure down low. Zip out. See you later.
I think Neptune and the Surge could be a really cool Scar band. It's a great name. Nasty elevator spot. He's been here plenty. Doesn't let anyone get inside Granny's. Again, a very, very important spot to be in right now. 04's living life over there by the B-bomb site. Doesn't know that there's a Beans near him, though. That's going to be his problem in a moment to deal with, but he's going the long way around, and the timing of this, he's sort of...
I think this is kind of wild for Beans to be here by himself, no? I mean, they have no info on middle of the map.
It's a great name.
2 and 4 down low. They just have no info on sidewalk. This guy's down low. He's down low watching shaft. He's watching big door, so he can't flank. He's watching elevator shaft. I feel like he should either be back here, and they should just play B retake, or back on, which we always see. Just feels like quite a risk.
Nasty elevator spot. He's been here plenty. Doesn't let anyone get inside Granny's. Again, a very, very important spot to be in right now. 04's living life over there by the B-bomb site. Doesn't know that there's a Beans near him, though. That's going to be his problem in a moment to deal with, but he's going the long way around, and the timing of this, he's sort of shadow.
I would think if like maybe he 04 was lurking, but like 30 seconds are off the round. They have no info A. So if you have no info top mid, I feel like it's quite a crazy place to play B.
Over by trips. One guy was down low, so you know they're contained to this building. 04's made it back towards the SAM site. And this is as good of a setup as you're ever gonna see. Surge is
and then Nasty's just lurking.
It's going to take a lot of skill now to
Just buying time for Nasty. Good read from inside.
Bad news, there's a player behind you as well. Dealt with Nasty down. Joe trying to teeter with the idea of the battle, but again, it is a 2v2 at this point in time. Kleenex gets himself close to the site, now in a 1v1 against Abuza. It comes 04 from his position to get into the fight as well. Kleenex, masterful movement, staying out of the fight as long as he possibly can, but oh no, his backup's down, Joe's down, and Kleenex goes with him. Surge back to back. Sweat indeed, folks. Like serious sweat on all the timings and the gunfights. A very awkward stun there from Kleenex. Again, they cut their losses and they get away without losing a single player, and now over towards the B side we go.
And Abuza first blood, a different way to shut down the B push is catch the players that they're trying to move in. So Joe deceives instead of going for the bomb plant, because his teammates are nowhere near him. You're forced to make a play. Insight, nice read on the pinch, but Neptune's here for the trades. And Insight, run for the hills, run for your life, and get near Kleenex, the protector. So Insight survives, but you still got to work a bomb.
Oh,
And Neptune's the one that gets
how did he get that? And finally, Kleenex brings him down. So the protector there, just a little bit too late. Now Kleenex in a lot of trouble, brought down as well. Nasty. The trades continue, and Ultra starting to run out of manpower. They got no more resources left in this round to really make something happen. And inside, good luck, lad. He bangs the door. He bangs the next door. He makes so much noise. He wants to fight, and he's gonna get it. Not the round you wanted.
Wait, good couple of efforts there from
And I know
from Ultra in like 3v4s.
they're making it look easy.
They're just giving free picks, first bloods.
That could have happened in the
Well, Joe clearly not the man I want on a desert island with me right now after that performance, but we'll find out. Still plenty of time in this search and destroy, ladies and gentlemen. Beans yet to get on the board, but that's not a problem for a man of his caliber. And we are back at it again, Charles, with these hot hits.
No A hit, dude. Nobody's hit it yet.
Neptune and the Surge.
I feel like normally you see it one time.
King Neptune, sorry. Can't stop.
free first
Big
blood.
one out of 04. Big one.
Easy.
I don't know what. Ultra's like really good at this map too.
Kleenex, by the way, on the mini map. Trying to get the timing right.
Okay, so
There's
Kleenex
the free
gets
throw.
around.
There's the reposition.
Joe's at least able to flank, but now it's 2v2.
2v2. Neptune battling here against Joe.
Oh, look at the in and out damage. There's no way. Now he's got 04 below him. Joe is in serious trouble here, but this is a 2v2 that's still doable. 04, this position is criminal. You're never guessing that. Good news, though. A-bomb site seems safe and secure for now, but is that going to be where we go? 30 seconds on the clock. Nep's got a bit of a journey to get over towards B.
Timing, almost.
No journey, no problem. Okay.
He's got a plant.
Joe makes this very doable. 1v1.
Yeah, what's the play here? By the way, you have to go pick up the bomb and slide in. You might as well play for the kill, I guess. And
nice play by Joe.
1 HP, Joe deceives.
You've got to remember, lads. Remember the sort of team you are. Search and destroy was your wheelhouse for the longest of time here in BO6.
There's the A hit.
Get back to it. Down away we go. Chat for the computers, Joe. They'll blow up in your face.
Oh, this is supposed to be an A hit. Yeah, and they're forcing it too. This is not ideal. It was a rough start, and now you're just trying to pierce through
Everybody's
the setup,
here.
but Surge, I mean,
So
this
slow.
is the ultimate crossfire setup. Trades
Ooh,
are gonna
works
ring
out.
for a second, and hey, maybe Ultra do everything.
Would they do it through top mid? We're so focused on the guys down low. What is the other two? Is it only one low?
Is
it two? Okay, so one guy's plat right now in insight, and then Kleenex is like zip.
I mean, this is the ultimate cross.
Beans is down low. He gets the first. Yeah, so they just play big door.
Forced to dig a little bit deeper, see what you have for the A hits, but successful. And Boost is making noise over towards B, but yeah, everybody's dropping low, and it is free.
If they want it.
It's free. You've given up a little bit of time here. You don't get the bomb planted ASAP. It's not about A. It's always been about B. Kleenex. Again, the in and out yo-yo gameplay. Bangs the door, gets away with his life. Doesn't even take the concussion. 04 now. Reinforcing the site. Numbers
We
here.
planting? All right, we're planting.
They've got all bases covered and the bomb planted. Here we go.
Yeah, it's like a hard point retake as well. They got everything pushed out. Everybody's gun is up. This is so difficult to retake.
Well, that helps.
Fine, though. Perfect nade hits the boozer hard. Here comes Joe. Finds a kill. Trades are there. Massive damage to the Neptune. Oh, not enough. Holy moly. Insight now. Say, what do you mean it's not a 1v1? Thought he was dead to rights. 04 pushes out Spiral. Neptune in the deep corner. 20 seconds on it. Jamie Craven on the approach.
With an AR.
There's
Good luck.
Neptune again. The king himself.
Little moments where he's like in the back window shooting
Hopes
Joe
of
Deceives
Booza.
out of it, and just a snap like this. Coverage perfect. He is 32
God.
HP, and that's just...
That
it is
backside's
literally
insane.
inhuman. Shout out Omni Movement, but Neptune, he plays a lot of FPSs. He'll make them all his own.
Really, inside not hitting big door when they jump down zip. I think he does. He gets a kill, right? I mean, he is. Yeah, I think he gets a kill right here.
Snap like this.
Yeah, so he gets a kill. He's big door. I mean, realistically, it's like Kleenex is fighting on one-on-one here, and he dies. He dies to 04. Not signing in after the pick. I think he's like 30 HP. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's go back. I'm pretty sure he's like really weak. Yeah, so he's weak here.
Here comes Joe. Finds a kill. Trades are there.
I mean, that's a disgusting kill.
Oh, not enough.
But I think, yeah, so insight's like one bullet. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like, he could go in there and maybe just kill Neptune, but probably dies to 04. Neptune just changes that round in 04.
Approach on the trident.
It's just tough when they are.
And it feels like any...
Brain rattling on the inside of his player's skull, but what a round. Neptune doing it all. Here comes the hit from Ultra. A nice
All right, we went
aggressive
from like
round.
no
Get
8
that bomb
4v4s
down, no
to
shenanigans.
Whole bunch of them.
Fast reaction now.
That's a car.
Oh no! It's an RC car. Damage dealt, not enough for any kills, but that's good enough for now to send the.
It's different from Walsh. He didn't go plat at all.
I don't know how many more trophies they actually have. The one over towards the elevator, maybe putting in some overtime, and you're gonna have to just flood in with your guns. Not a fun situation. Neptune traded out. 0-4.
I like that from Joey. Backs at the spiral.
Just waiting for it. Gets caught under bad time, and perfect hold here from Ultra so far.
That's a really good play by Joe.
And he can no longer deal with the rest.
It's always that spiral player.
And a tough round as well.
As soon as Joe gets that kill spiral, like everybody's worried about him.
The one over towards the elevator, maybe putting in some overtime, and
yeah, it's on the Neptune too.
With
Neptune gets one. There's the trade, and then Joe pushes out spiral side. He pushes out so far, like 0-4, like they're worried. They have to look at that door.
Situation, Neptune
yeah, they're worried about that challenge right there.
Man in line.
There we go.
Yeah, you got to look both sides. Good luck.
Time and perfect hold here from Ultra so far. But wait, Abuza catches one. And another attack. Here we go. Nep. Clearing things out
fast.
by the A side. Once again, the bomb carrier for his team, and 0-4 with a sweet corner.
Yeah, they tried to retake from big door. It was 2 big door, 2 elevator shafts, so 0-4 just has that covered. Joe Steves, though, does get the big first blood. It should make the retake a little bit easier, except the cheeky spot from 0-4. Evens up the odds, but he does get traded. Big door's now open.
But they jump on in, and that's massive. Oh, what a near win. Abuza with a superb nade. Beans now alone. Oh my, map point, Vancouver Surge.
Just bad timing.
Just solid, dude. Like, the big door's the only thing open. Abuza's getting nades out there. Neptune's
I think it's the nade that backs Kleenex up. Joe wants to go.
And Ultra, I mean, the idea is always there, but they are just made ineffectual. And Beans, maybe the man on the highest receiving end of it, he has been ineffectual.
Either Joe goes too quick or there's a nade that stops Kleenex.
Surge, they have just had that extra edge.
Let's see.
Dude, from big door, it was 2 big door, 2 elevator
shafts. You get the first kill, you trade on 0-4.
Joe Steves, though, does get the big first blood. It should make the retake a little bit easier, except the cheeky spot from 0-4 evens up the odds.
Joe's at 100.
Traded. Big door's now open.
But they jump on in, and that's massive. Oh, what?
Yeah, I mean, the timing's off, but it's a really good nade. I think they're just trying to wait. The nade also hits Beans, I think. Maybe not, but other way. They're like a hair off timing-wise.
As we're starting to get that momentum on the hit towards Big Door. But there you go. Takes a player with him and into the final possible round right now for Surge we go.
Yeah, and they're finally back to the middle of the map. They're trying to go back to the old standard, and hey, works out. Beans get the first bloods. Coordination is there. This is the Ultra game that they're used to seeing on Protocol, but as B-Bomb going for the plant.
Wait. There's the cover.
No. Hey, you gotta look at the bomb. Thank you.
Oh my. 0-4. A little
that would have been crazy.
Long time to bring it back out, but they do see success. And you don't want to have to retake the A site, squaring up big door, and Joe Steves blooded instantly.
It gone completely. And Neptune there on the free as the flanks there takes go Kleenex. So a huge advantage now for Surge. Nearly unstoppable, but wait, Insight finds one on the outside. And now the fight brought to Neptune. Fast plant. He's got teammates to help him out here. It doesn't know how close Beans is, though. Beans with a freebie. Can he get 2 out of this life? Sure can.
So is this just a trophy thing or what? When does this computer blow up? I feel like I see this computer blow up all the time. I guess it's just a good enough trophy for that not to blow up. It's like sometimes that blows up and kills this dude. That's why you don't see a lot of people peek it like this. But I guess it's a good enough trophy to where he can full slide this and get this kill.
And Joe Steves blooded instantly.
Yeah. Stuns hits on the Kleenex. They have no trophy. Damn. I wonder if that's a spawn timing or what, but they must have it. All right, what do we got for control? Protocol? All right.
They're more focused on a menace and making a name for himself. He's been so much fun to watch.
There'll be a Vault FFA anyone tweet shortly after this tournament ends.
True.
Nice job on the first kill. 3 down immediately. But always time we go. And nice dance in there. Dodging Beans. Perfect nade in the window.
Aren't enough timing so good? I don't know, dude. Guy's a grinder.
But the gunny is absolutely fantastic. And the A-zone capture is on.
Does what he wants.
The nade was perfect. He actually... Meanwhile, 0-4 fell off the map. That's embarrassing. Happens, though. The nade was perfect. Misses the window because his teammate already got the kill, so he lands it just above the door for anyone to run out of grannies, we get tagged up by it. So Neptune can literally do no wrong in my eyes. I will make up every narrative for him. As 0-4 also having a really good series. Can't let that slip past us. The SMG, new life for the squad in a very comfortable A zone gonna fall. I mean, that is virtually uncontested.
Yeah, you did let a couple of Ultra players slip past you, and now you have a slight battle in spawns. CleanX now on the fast push. Has to wait.
They're all just waiting for this guy. They're all waiting for him.
Whoa, they're all here. There's a firing squad. Joe's pushing up as well.
Good patience right there.
Nasty, what a peek
3 dead.
that was. 0-4 gets out as well. So last man up is going to be Beans.
Big kill by Beans, though. At least just stall things, stagger it.
0-4, pole to pole.
Nice life by Beans.
Straight over to B and finds a kill.
He at least gets caught, and Beans up top on the flip side from Ultra is still putting in some serious work. You're looking for the trades, and, well, Neptune has got him. Already 6 kills. Him and 0-4, 12 combined with a minute and a half left to play. Make no mistake, this could very well end in a TDM fashion. Ultra are falling very quickly, and they do not have a lot of map pressure.
10 lives left as well, and here we go. Neps at 1E. Good job, CleanX there again. On the back.
Trades aren't good though for Ultra. You down 5, not good.
Now for Spawn, Ultra, get out and get into the fight ASAP. Let's get to that front line and do not let Surge get in the zone.
Oh, there's the trades you're looking for. That is number 7. Ultra, though, on top of the feed and squaring up on that heady. Not easy, but hey, you set up CleanX for the trade, and the most advanced player for Surge is going to get back down. Ultra, though, have to be careful. 6 lives remaining.
Yeah, it's been very costly for Surge the last few moments. 6-9. With 45 on the clock.
69.
Let's play this very patient. Oh my good God. Take it or leave it. It's happened.
Headshots
is starting to swell right now for Surge. Angles covered. Neptune finds another. 3 now in this life. As he gets his boys ever so close. 0-4 though, still unable to get into the fight. Joe finds a big 2. Last 3 left here for Ultra.
I mean, Neptune's just a gamer. Like, talk about a player that just, like, in-game, you can tell wants it more. And, yeah, I mean, the rest of Surge is absolutely delivering off the back of it. Pick them
I mean, they just got A so clean.
I do love me some Jackal. 11-7 for Nep here. We're going to keep running at that stat line, as it is very impressive. Across the top of the map, we fly. And it's going to be 3 dead right off the rip now. An aggressive attack here from Vancouver Surge. The strongest defense is good offense, and right now it is offensive in their spawn.
Yeah, and speaking of flying, that is nasty with a Jackal, an expected slower style AR player getting in your face. So another thing that a lot of the pro teams and pro players have had to make the adjustment. Any different situation in this game, you might want 4 SMGs, 4 ARs. It all depends. Everyone has to be able to flex. And in the meantime, though, Ultra at least have a single body on the A zone and maybe more. Neptune, though, on the flank. Look at that route. And they just fear him. His presence forces them off.
Yeah, they just get off A.
Back over to 0-4. The trips he goes now.
I'm so confused. Why did they do this? Don't they have numbers? They have 2 dead.
At least have
You're on A.
Single body on the A zone.
You have 1 guy looking full flank, 1 guy zip. Okay. Well, I think this guy's just hoping to catch maybe the players off spawn and watch big doors so they can't go spiral.
Maybe more. Neptune, though, on the
Joe gets a kill.
flank. Look at that route.
Maybe they're just trying to bait him out.
Presence forces them off the A zone.
Surely Neptune, yeah, but like when do you... I feel like you rarely see a player, if they flank on control, go all the way through the spawn, right? I feel like that takes so long. Like it's always through spiral, either up top or through top middle. Or you go around the sidewalk, right? I don't know. That's a crazy flank. That'd be insane if somebody went all the way through spawn. I think that just wastes so much time. But they were worried about it.
Back over to 0-4. The trips he goes now. Perfect position to cut these players out. And again, no ARs at the moment for Ultra, able to get in position.
Like that's what you normally see. I don't know. We're just not watching this.
Single segment at A. Good news. Bad news. You lose a whole lot of map presence. And 0-4 still doing laps.
There you go.
Thank God he took the zip line. He would have died from that fall damage.
And this is another classic moment we see here. Yeah, Neptune picking up that piece immediately. So there's always 2 members of Surge together. They are always running in tandem. You might get one, but you rarely get both.
Oh my.
And that is huge. In and out. 0-4. The spectral assassin here on protocol. He's very difficult to deal with. 15-7, 6 spree as a boozer clears the zone.
Oh, dude, GG go next. Dude, Ultra, who might have the best comms in the league, cannot keep track of any of these players. 0-4 just hit every available lane at various times.
I mean, they can't track these guys, I guess. I just don't even like, how many times have they just walked through mid door? The problem is you're getting on this 8 point. Obviously, I know there's 30 seconds left, but you just have nobody. Everybody else is off spawn. So this guy's just going to get hunted. When does he kill Insight? Yeah, they're not controlling their own building at all.
Surge to get.
I think Insight just has to push forward here, right? I mean, they're 2 dead. I think he's got to go forward. So they spawn back here. Well, I guess they're 3 dead. So maybe he's just thinking they'll find 04 again. But nobody.
They are all.
Where's number 1?
Running.
He's down. He's just up top.
In tandem,
Or he just has to look at this from the hill. He might just have to risk this from the hill and just say, if he gets shot in the side, he gets shot in the side, I guess.
One, but you rarely get both. Oh my. And that is huge.
I mean, they've just ran through big door, mid door like 3 times.
Protocol, he's very difficult to deal with.
Now, finally, when you start to look this way, like look, Joe's looking this way to pick up this pinch. 04 is not doing this anymore. And then the players off spawn are just going to get him through the middle of the map.
Spectral assassin here on protocol.
Like he's watching flank, and now they push through the middle of the map. And now he dies.
6 spree as a Boozer clears the zone.
Oh, dude, GG going next, dude. Ultra.
It just feels like they aren't doing the basics that like teams have learned.
Track of any of these players. 04 just hit every available lane at various times. Untrackable, undeniable in the different places anyone on Ultra sets foot on.
Like what we've seen, what has worked, right? Like I think like FaZe, I think like Surge. What it is you get a guy on A, and then you get a guy like pushed up, right? Like we always talk about Ibiza. You get pushed up here. So what this does, okay, for the last 2 guys, say you have all 4 alive, it spawns these guys back here. These guys have a choice. They either have to go all the way through zipline, they have to climb up top. So what ends up happening is the guy on hill can watch his own top middle. Okay. He can also get help from a guy top window. And then the 4th guy can either, if the 4th guy's in a good spot to watch zipline or spiral, this guy can help top middle as well. And that's what you normally see. But I feel like they haven't had that one time.
This is straight up suffocating gameplay. I mean, talk about the rhythm the Surge currently have.
1.2 on A. Not over yet.
What?
Soon to be. Over to B. Soon to be. Neptune. Just perfect.
I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good play by Surge in the subs, but I feel like there's a lot of mistakes from Ultra. More than they normally make.
Start this one off with a hot hand, couple trades rolling through. Great tags.
It feels like this team's just frustrating them with what we saw in the Surge and this.
He made it look easy.
Nasty. Oh, wow. Still alive.
All right. This is a great look at it, right? What I just talked about. It's literally what I just talked about. You have a guy pushed up. You have a guy on the hill. These 2 are on your side of the base. This is like sort of your standard default at A.
Gate with his life. That is unbelievable. And now he's a problem for somebody else to deal with. Single life advantage right now for Surge. And they are looking to push that even further. Oof.
I just feel like that's not a good sign if 04 is on the pinch and both Insight and Beans are like sort of posted up in their spawn just waiting for it. It works out though, 3 down in the feed, so you're able to get the kills, but that's just sort of the pressure being delivered. But this is spawn trap time. This is where you get some momentum to go your way.
And you coming up there, not only with the stuns and nades, but you've got presence. You've got a couple more players to deal with. The Boozer finds 1. This is going to be huge from Kleenex if he can get anything, but he cannot. Inside there, you've jumped into the wrong part of town, and Neptune has got you dead to rights. Beans trying to keep the front line as solid as possible right now for Ultra, and he's doing the best he can.
Pillars.
Great shots there in a Nep, and the snap on a Nasty, but not enough.
Here we go. We're setting it up again, right? We 2 push through. This guy's all the way back here. Look, he spawns these guys here. The only thing is this guy dies, so 7's in a tough spot. He can only watch one side. He can't watch this top middle. He has to watch his pinch.
And they're already on A.
Hey, they're only down 4 lives.
But they're worried about 04.
So that was the ultimate.
And now he can look at top middle because Neptune got a kill.
And it took them all of 15 seconds to get out of it. So very efficient work. Only a single tick of progress over towards A though, but Insight again. That's a look at how difficult it is to track these players that you are just tweaking out in your own spawn, chasing ghosts because he's been behind you the entire time, and 04 is going to be behind you once again. And if 04 is not the problem, Abuza is. 3
I was just great play.
Zone secured, B zone.
Just how you transition from A to B.
Oh, it's on its way. Here comes Abuza. Oh, the Nasty. Again, instant tandem pushes right now from Surge. Net follows suit. Couple of kills now, an 04 in Neptune. They might have been able to break the back of the Ultra reinforcements, and that's a 5, and that's a big turn. Onto time, 3-man stack. These are the final moments of Ultra in Minor 2. Here we go, boys. 1 wave, 1 break is all you're getting. Second segment, set of kills, and you might have just survived. Oh no, 04 still in play.
I don't know if you survived anything. This is going to be a 10v6. Every kill matters, though, and Beans with the pistol outperforms Abuza, but the trades are instant, and the pressure is still here, and it is Neptune. It is his time to shine. 24
Yeah, I mean, listen,
kills
Surge
in
are obviously really
3
good, but I think
rounds.
there's some obvious mistakes from Ultra too.
This series was
But they just play some very sound fundamental Call of Duty. Shout out Rambo Ray.
Surge's
All right, semis are done. We'll do the finals tomorrow.